it's in my heart. It's a part of who I am. And when one of my closest friends, suffered spinal cord injury, and I've seen him, rise above every challenge that he's had with this injury, and to make a huge difference in the world with what he's doing. He's created a beauty company called Clark's Botanicals, and he's now the spokesperson and ambassador for the Christopher Reeve Foundation. And Fran is everything that Christopher represented and strived for, and to see Christopher Reeve's legacy and all the work that Christopher and Dana have done, it makes such a huge difference in the lives of people like Francesco Clark. It is inspiring, it is empowering, and I'm here to support every year because I believe in the much needed work that they're doing, and I see how it's benefited my friends and someone that helped usher in his dreams, and so I'm here with all my heart.
I think it's extremely important. I've always tried to encourage, especially young people, to pursue their goals, to stay focused, to know that all is achievable. And Francesco Clark is a good friend of mine, and I'm just, he's basically my hero. What he's accomplished, the things that he's gone through, and the Dana Christopher Reeve Foundation is so amazing. They're on the forefront of finding a solution or cure, for that matter, for spinal injury. And it's just amazing to see someone who is told that they will never walk again, to see them walk. Even if it's 3 steps, maybe it is a journey. And, it's amazing. And I feel more comfortable knowing that great organizations such as this, in case me, my brother, sister, cousin, whoever, because it happens to, spinal injury, it doesn't have an age, it doesn't have a face, it's not a color, it's life. And it's really good to know that organizations like this is still fighting for that part.
It is very important, most of all because of who I'm here with, and that's the Same Sky bracelets. I'm here with Francine Lefroy, and the Same Sky bracelets are made by the women who are involved in the genocide in Rwanda. But also, it's because something like this program is very dear to my organization and to my heart. Being involved in something like this can save so many lives. So Christopher Reeves is someone we've always followed since I was a kid.
Oh, it's very important. This is a very important cause, of course, and I mean, just in general, if there's any way that I can help bring awareness or help, anybody in any way, I'm there. And so when I got the call, I was just like, it's not even a question, I'm there.
It's very important. I actually have my own foundation called Project Save the World, and I'm very much into charity and giving back. And I just think a lot of people don't really know about spinal cord injuries. So anything that I can lend my time and just be a part of, I'm happy to be here.
We're delighted to be honored by the Reeve Foundation tonight. It's such an honor for IBM and all of our employees around the world to be honored by such a great organization.
It means a lot. It's just such an accomplishment. It's been the product of so much energy and so many families coming together to help raise awareness. We've now spent, I would say, about $85 million on spinal cord injury research and millions of dollars as well doing quality of life programs for people across the country. So it's really special to celebrate that landmark achievement and the work that's been done, and then also to have a rallying cry for all the work that's to come in the future. Continuing to work on finding the cures for spinal cord injury, and also just continuing to improve the quality of life for people living with paralysis. We've lost my father, but there are still 5.5 million people living with some form of paralysis in the U.S. alone. So there is so much work to be done, and our foundation wants to be there on the forefront to provide a supporting hand to people.
When I was 20, I was having a lot of fun, almost as much fun as I am tonight.
What was I doing when I was 20? Well, I was obsessed with fashion magazines, and I was reading, every single page of Harper's Bazaar and of Vogue and of Cosmo, and I was in college, just getting out of college in Boston, on my way to my first job here for Anna Wintour at Vogue. So I was very lucky at a very young age to make the cut, just like Anne Hathaway and Devil Wears Prada, and end up in the middle of Vogue magazine, coming from Michigan, not knowing anything about fashion, not knowing anyone in fashion, and I was lucky enough to get a job at Vogue, and the rest is history. So
When I was 20, oh honey, I was working to pay the bills. Yeah, it was actually right before my BS contract, so I was, being young, rolling out of control.
What was I doing when I was 20? I was trying to hurry up and finish college. At the same time, trying to figure out how I could be a successful actress while working 2 jobs, trying to pay for school. And modeling.
When I was 20, I was still in college. I definitely wasn't worried about a charity at 20. I was just worried about getting some good grades. But you know what? That's life, and everyone involved. And I think me just being a basketball wife, I realized how blessed I was. But I felt like my life was lacking something, so I just decided to give back. And I'm very happy to be a part of my foundation and one of the co-founders. But I think it's just really important for people to give back, even if you don't have the money, whether it's just time or mentoring. You just realize that it brings such a fulfillment. This season is definitely going to be epic. It's going to be a great season. There's 10 episodes. We have an hour now, and it's going to be a lot of drama, but it's good. I think because we have an hour, I think you get to know the girls a little better, and it's not just like, hopefully, because I haven't seen it, but hopefully you get to know us better and not just so much drama. Like, you get to know like what we're really about and what organizations we're a part of and what businesses we have. I saw one episode of Football Wives, and I believe it was the first episode. It's very different, but Football Wives and Basketball Wives are totally different. But I mean, I think the show is great, and I hope they do well.
Oh, it was amazing, just fun. It's a lot of new young girls now. It's a little hard, knowing that I'm a little older now, but no, I'm kidding. It was really fun. The energy was great. My best friend Serena Williams was there cheering me on, front row, and Estelle. It was just really amazing. Good energy, good music. Akon was there, Katy Perry. It was good. There's a lot. Working on a documentary about child mortality, working on finishing my book. There's a TV show, E! Network, that I'm working on. Showtime, writing and producing. There's a lot. I'm just literally taking it day by day and just trying to be like my hero over here, pushing the limits. Yeah.
I'm wearing Naeem Khan, who I consult with, and my personal style is really anything that is glamorous and sexy, and I think as I've gotten older I've understood more and more the importance of never dumbing down beauty or femininity, always wanting to look my most glamorous. Even when times are tough, I think just to help yourself feel good and never be afraid to show your individuality, your personality, and get your fashion on.
Miss USA doesn't have one duty. Miss USA is a humanitarian, she's a model, she's an actress, she's a public speaker. So I do so much. I've been a blessed Miss USA because I've been involved in so many more things than the average. So I've been traveling internationally. I got to go to China and host the World Expo, for the USA Pavilion. Got to go to Rwanda with Same Sky bracelets, and I got to go to Qatar for the Made in USA Expo. I'm going to to host WWE November 29th. Let's see, I was involved in a feature film with Steven Spielberg and Hugh Jackman, and Sean Levy was the director. So it's been a whirlwind, but it's a blessing. Every day I have to go, okay, yeah, I won Miss USA. I did.
Well, I think I was working on my birthday actually. Yeah, I think I did a show. I did a show on my birthday, but I got surprised with a nice cake and a bottle of bubbly. So, yeah, but I didn't do anything too crazy. No. Oh yeah, I already got started on the new. I was in the studio last night actually, but yeah, definitely. I mean, No Gravity's just out, but Work Never Stops. So I'm already on to the third album right now.